Do you want to heal the world? Good. It's simple. When you heal the world, you heal yourself. The universe has that incredible feedback loop. You see, a law of cause and effect. You give, you receive. You heal, you're healed. It's like magic, except it's not. It's a truth as old as time. And what's even wilder, when you stop trying to heal the world, when you stop trying to fix everything and everyone around you, it'll stop trying to heal you. Your own damn healing stops right there. So stop trying to fix things. Just be present. Just exist. Be the presence that heals. And that, my friend, is all you need. You see, the biggest misconception we've all been fed is we need to change anything at all, in the world to be happy, to be fulfilled, to be whole. This world has done a number on you, telling you you need to change the world, change people, change yourself in some way, shape or form. No, that's the trick. You don't need to change a damn thing. The true masters, they don't need to change anything. They sit in the chaos, in the disarray, and their mere presence creates calm. And when you embody that, everything around you starts shifting. And it happens because you allow it. You just let go. And in that letting go, the world starts to heal. When you learn to honour the chaos, when you learn to accept things as they are, without adding your own judgments, without trying to control, without worrying about how things should be, you unlock a power so deep, so fundamental, it can never be unseen. You stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders and start enjoying the ride of your life. Let's talk about this thing called self-love. It's not a thought. It's not a concept. It's not a fluffy idea that you think about when you're in front of the mirror. Self-love is an experience. It's you encountering the God within you. It's the moment you stop trying to be everything for everyone else and just be yourself. And as you embrace this, your light shines without agenda. You're not trying to change anyone, you're just being. And in that, the world around you changes, because it can't help but shift when it feels your energy. That is power. The world doesn't need fixing. You don't need to fix yourself. You know what you need to do? Right. You need to let go of the stories, the narratives you've been carrying. You've been taught you needed to be liked, to be accepted, to be seen. But here's the reality check. The world doesn't give a damn about your enlightenment if you're still playing small. You want love. You want respect. You want the world to notice your magic. Then be visible. Be unapologetically, irreversibly you. Not some watered-down version of yourself. Not the fake version of yourself you've been hiding behind. No. Be the one who walks into the room and shifts the energy. Not because you're trying to, but because it's who you are. And guess what? Yes, some people will be intimidated by it. Let them. Let them feel the heat of someone who no longer carries shame. Someone who's outgrown the small spaces they've been trying to fit into. They might feel uncomfortable, but that's their shit, not yours. You stand there, solid, anchored in your truth. Because power is calm. And truth doesn't scream. It just is. And when you just are, everything else falls into place. You see, the most powerful thing you can do is stop giving a damn about what other people think of you. It's their business, not yours. Stop waiting for validation. Stop waiting for permission. You don't need to prove a damn thing. You're enough as you are. And the more you own that, the more you claim your space. The more you magnetize everything you need. But here's where it gets tricky. We've all been stuck. We've all fallen into the patterns that drain us, suppress us, and keep us playing small. And you know what? Those patterns are lies. Self-sabotage. That's your old story. You've been tricked into thinking you're not enough. That you have to fix things. That you're broken somehow. The truth, you're not broken. You're already whole. And every time you try to fix yourself, you deny the truth that you're already exactly where you need to be. Now the key is to learn how to unhook yourself from these patterns, to start questioning the beliefs you've been living by, the beliefs that have been keeping you stuck. What if there was a new story for you? One where you would get to be free. Free from fear. Free from doubt. Free from the suffocating beliefs that have been running the show for so long. You're enough. Seriously, you are. You're not less than anyone else. Arrogance says, I'm better than you. Confidence says, I'm not less. And that's all that matters. You don't have to shrink down for anyone. You can take up space. You can be bold. And the world will respect you for it. Let's break this down now, and don't worry. I'll give you some practical examples. Let's say you're scared of stepping up. You're afraid of being seen, of standing out. But you know deep down, if you don't, you'll continue to play small. So what do? You stop, you pause. You acknowledge the fear, and then you do it anyway. That's the moment you begin to transcend. The world doesn't care about your excuses, your fears, your hesitation. What it cares about is action. If you can commit, even when it's uncomfortable, even when you feel uncertain, you'll change the game. It's in that uncomfortable space that growth happens. Now we've all been told there's a hierarchy to things. This is where it gets interesting. There's a level of order, where everything is connected in the larger system. So let me ask you this. What if the principles you encounter, the ones that seem spiritual or metaphysical, were actually the key to changing your life? What if by aligning with these principles, those that go beyond your limited understanding, you could transform not just your mind, but your entire life? When you start living by these higher-ordered principles, your whole experience shifts. Your reticular activating system kicks in, bringing your focus to newer empowering beliefs that come from a deeper, more evolved place. It's like flipping a switch inside you. You start seeing the world differently, because you've unlocked a new version of yourself. Let's look at how this works on a cellular level. Energy moves, it flows, and it's contagious. What you put out, you get back. If you're walking around radiating confidence, abundance, self-love, guess what happens? That energy bounces off others and boomerangs right back at you. You start attracting opportunities, people and situations that align with who you are. But if you're walking around playing small, living in fear, holding on to those old limiting beliefs, what do you think happens? You get more of that. And let's be clear here. This isn't some mystical woo-woo stuff. This is a basic, grounded science. Your energy, your emotions, they affect those around you on a quantum level. You can reframe your whole life in a moment. You can shift everything by simply changing how you show up. You can be the person who shifts energy just by entering a room. And when you do that, when you make that choice, when you step into the person you know you're meant to be, everything starts shifting. But remember, it's not about changing the world. It's about changing yourself. Because when you change, the world changes with you. And that, my friend, is how you rewrite the entire story.